Nothing Else to Do, the podcast where we have nothing else to do but talk to you. Here I am, Mr. Roper. I'm here with Uncle Jay, Rob, JP, and our guest star, Staniel.
What's up?
Alright, first order of business, boys. What y'all feel about the Gabby Douglas thing on Twitter?
Gosh, boy, I don't even know how to react to that. I mean, that was like some serious trying of their sisterhood.
Well, here's my opinion. That there's all these people right now, it's kind of a huge thing all over all social media where people are coming out, with all sorts of allegations of sexual misconduct, whether it be an assault, be it harassment, whatever it is, doesn't matter. But it's coming out a lot, and it's almost becoming like a trend.
Yeah,
it's like every single day, some sexual assault allegation is like the number one thing on Twitter.
Yes.
Right?
And before we go any further, I think Mr. Roper should read the tweet out that we're discussing between Aly Raisman, women's gymnastics team, who's on the women's gymnastics team, the U.S. gymnastics team, and Gabby Douglas, who we all know from the women's gymnastics team as well, and how they were going back and forth on Twitter about women wearing inappropriate clothing and being sexually assaulted. And I think Simone Biles.
Yeah, she was the last one.
She commented.
Yeah, she commented on it.
Quoted on it, yeah.
But yeah, that's what we're referring to. We'll read the tweet right now.
So here's the beginning. Just to be clear, just because a woman does a sexy photo shoot or wears a sexy outfit does not give a man the right to shame her or not believe her when she comes forward about sexual abuse. What is wrong with some of you? And when a woman dresses sexy, it does not give a man the right to sexually abuse her ever. Women are allowed to feel sexy and comfortable in their own skin. In fact, I encourage you all to wear what you feel good in. I will not put up with any woman or girl being shamed for wanting to wear a skirt, dress, or etc. I do not tolerate it. Are we clear? Oh, and one more thing. Stop victim shaming. It's because of that so many survivors live in fear. And then Gabby Douglas quoted and saying, however, it is our responsibility as women to dress modestly and be classy. Dressing in a provocative / sexual way entices the wrong crowd. And then Simone Biles commented on that, says, it shocks me that I'm seeing this, but it doesn't surprise me. Honestly, seeing this brings me to tears because as your teammate, I expected more from you and to support her. I support you, Aly, and all the women out there. Stay strong.
I think the biggest thing from that was the shot that she threw when she was like, what she said, I'm shocked, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, was she waiting like the whole time to throw a shot at Gabby? Like we thought they was all friends and cool, and she saw that opening and she just went for it.
Yeah,
like she could have just said, I'm ashamed of her. She was like, I'm shocked, but I'm not surprised. Like she knew, like she knew something. Like she didn't like her, like something in her personality. That was the biggest thing.
First of all,
it definitely came across, but I mean, you can't deny that with our current leadership in this country, being politically correct is not exactly a priority. So that's why, like, I feel like in some ways it's good, in some ways it's not. But like, I think that's not the way she meant it.
Yeah.
But she's just like, oh, like all the crap that's going on, all the stuff coming up,
True.
right? I'm not surprised because it's literally been going on for like a month straight, every day, 24/7, of someone coming out saying something about someone famous. You know what I mean?
See, I think y'all gotta bear with me as my voice goes in and out. But I think she was saying that as to Gabby being the way she is and like always trying to be judgmental or whatever. But I think as a whole, breaking this down for me, nobody disagrees with what Aly said. Like, I don't care if like you do a Playboy shoot or whatever. Like, it's not gonna give a right for nobody just to walk up on you and want to grab your titties or something, right?
facts.
I think the issue with this whole thing is the fact that everybody knows that there's a divide in the team. I think something should be said for, if you're on a team, I don't want to know that y'all struggling, right, until after shit hits the fan. For an example, when Shaq left, that's when we knew he had to beef with Kobe, right? People speculated it from the inside. Oh, my inside source said this and this and this. But you never really knew what was going on until after Shaq left. You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody, with this social media age, like, everybody feels like they gotta say something and comment on something. Gabby, you don't have to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's how you feel, and that's the thing with social media. And like Staniel was saying, is with our president. Like some of the stuff that you tweet, you don't gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Like
Just delete Twitter. All your problems
yeah,
are solved.
just get rid of Twitter. Like y'all are,
all you gotta do.
like y'all. We're literally talking about a team that represented a country in the greatest sporting event known to mankind. Right. Overseas, like the bond that they have is a bond that a lot of people don't have within basketball or football or soccer, like in a regular major league sport, right?
Agreed.
Because they were playing for something greater than themselves for the whole country, and the country blew it up.
They trained for
and y'all out here going against each other on social media, and then they're going to get mad when people comment on the fact that y'all arguing at each other. You see what I'm saying? Like yelling at each other over the web. When they got each other's numbers, like they can probably fly out
I
to
could
each
have
other.
had a group chat.
They could have had a group chat.
That is so true.
Like, but that's just how the world is now. People feel like because they have social media, they can say whatever the hell they want to say. Like, and it was my First Amendment right. Not to be stupid. It's not your First Amendment right. Like, think smart. Like,
Some
It
things,
just puts everything out in the open.
some things do not need to be out in the open. That's one of those things.
Correct.
I just think-
I mean, that
go
makes
ahead.
that one that does not make that doesn't just make you guys look bad. That doesn't make your coaches look bad. It makes the whole country look bad. I mean, you gotta look at it that way because. One, if we got a team that's supposed to be a team and they still bickering like little children, what's that make?
There are kids though. They're
I mean,
pretty young.
They're our age.
Yeah.
No, they're a little younger than us. I think Gabby might be our
Gabby was
age.
16 when she won that
I think
thing.
Gabby might be our age, but I think the other ones are younger.
Gabby's 21-ish. Allie Raisman's like 25.
Yeah, I know she's older.
I'm about to say.
But I think Simone's young.
Simone is 20
Simone's
now.
real young.
She's
she's
20
20.
now.
Simone's definitely the
But still,
youngest.
she's old enough to know better.
Yeah.
I mean, the youngest one is Lori Hernandez.
I mean, not though.
The youngest one is Lori Hernandez. She was 16. Where is she at?
I don't know.
She not. I mean, she not on Twitter.
That's fine.
That's what I'm saying. She not in that beef.
I do
That's the
think
reason
I
why
do think that they have broke up too, because like they already said that was the last time like all of them are gonna compete together, right? Because I know Gabby's I think 2-0 now. Allie's doing her own thing, obviously. Simone can still compete, but I mean, obviously they
Didn't
they
Simone have
had
an injury or something? I thought
think
someone
she-
got injured.
I think she might have, but I
It's
think
either Gabby or Simone.
So where did
But
this
basically
originate
the
from?
last
Question.
because I think their nickname might have been the last four or something like that. But like basically what they have, like they're not on the same team anymore. Like they were on the same team and they probably have like I'm sure still have some type of bond.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
but
like
with-
it's over now.
With such a huge topic like this, with the whole everyone coming out with sexual misconduct stuff, when it becomes such a hot button issue, everyone gets an opinion, and unfortunately, social media provides an outlet for them to just dump their crap for the whole world to see. Whether it's a good opinion, whether it's a bad opinion, whether it's like generally accepted, whether it's not generally accepted. The thing is it's all gonna be put out there, and it's become so convoluted that like the real issue just totally gets lost.
That's what I'm saying.
how it
Like,
is with, it's not just sexual assault. I mean, it's the same thing with racism in this country, with misogynism, with the whole border stuff that's going on, right? Immigration. It's the same thing. Like the real issue becomes completely watered down because everyone is just thrown into this fire, and it might not even be like related at all. But people just believe everything they see online, and
Yep.
So what's stemmed this whole thing is what I want. I didn't get that far.
Probably because all the Weinstein stuff and everything else has been going on
it
nowadays.
started with Weinstein for sure.
I mean, you
'cause
gotta-
She's
like,
also
it was, with him. It was like it was really bad. Like
Allie's also coming
for
out
like
with a
30
book.
years.
Allie's also coming out with a book, and she talks about in the book how like she had some problems. I don't know if she was like sexually assaulted or what, but by I think one of the coaches or something.
Yeah,
Really?
it was one of the coaches.
Really?
Yeah, so
One of
I
the
think-
coaches?
I think that's the main thing that it all.
Yeah.
What's the name of the book?
There's a coach or
Still looking
a
up.
doctor or something too. I think.
'Cause I might have to.
I think there were two.
I might have to check that book out.
And
And
I
she
guess
was
you can
talking about. She basically talking about how she shined a light on the USA Gymnastics culture of abuse.
Ooh.
Now, is that abuse sexually or abuse just
Yeah.
in
It
general?
probably was
she
sexual.
said she was sexually abused by the former USA Gymnastics doctor.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a doctor. That was the
So-
big thing.
That's probably why. That's crazy. I'm trying to find the book.
all this corruption and sexual.
And, and their nickname, by the way, was Final Five. I said Final Four. I left somebody out.
Yeah. Well, you got. Oh my gosh. You're probably leaving out Lori. Like.
Nah, I like her.
Oh, the other girl.
Madison something. Yeah, I know who this is. She definitely something
I know you're talking.
forgettable.
Oh,
Anyway.
that's not cool.
And I'm surprised, yo. Aren't y'all kind of surprised that Gabby's not jealous at Simone? How like Simone kind of passed her? Because Gabby was like, what,
Gabby-
8 years ago when she came on the scene.
She was like,
She was
she was everywhere.
She was everywhere.
Weed box, you name it.
She got a movie. She got a movie.
And
she
then
got a
all of a
movie and
sudden
all
she
that.
disappeared.
And this year, like,
Yeah.
it's like she was there and people just forgot she was there. Like, she even won
I mean,
something and everything. Like, she did get in her competition, but like, she just
It's just
was,
no one says
You
nothing
got-
else to talk about, so the media does. Just like, screw
Yeah.
it. Doesn't matter how
you
good you are.
gotta look at you gotta look at it this way. Simone is like, I mean, Gabby had a rough story. Gabby overcame the adversity. She got her 5 minutes of fame, you know. But at the same time, you gotta look at Simone. Simone like trained hard too, and she broke a lot of those
Well,
records.
I will also say too, Oprah Winfrey.
What about-
Okay, listen, no, wait.
Where you going with that?
I'm going somewhere with this. Trust me. So Oprah Winfrey overcame all this adversity, right? And like
Yes.
everyone, she was like a big deal for like what? I'd say 20 years, right? With her show.
Oprah's still a big
But
deal.
like nobody doesn't really. But what I'm saying is nobody really talks about her anymore.
don't
You know
do
what
it,
I mean?
man. Don't take this over
No,
shot.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't matter what status you are in society. If you have, like, if there's not like some juicy story on you, like, you know, you're not gonna really get talked about, no matter how
She's still
amazing.
doing big
I mean,
work.
Oprah owned
She invested-
everything.
She
Yeah,
invested
I know
in,
she does,
Weight
but nobody
Watchers.
talks
She
about
has
it.
She has a podcast.
Nobody talks
too.
about it.
I see what Stanley's saying because she doesn't have the show anymore. Like,
Yeah,
I think she
and be-
chose to leave.
I know, but this is the thing though.
I understand.
But what he's
But
saying
he's
is,
saying she don't have no relevance.
Yeah, when they
No.
don't have any, like, I'm not saying that.
I
That's what I'm saying.
got you. What he's saying?
Oprah's super relevant.
It was like always.
No, what he's saying. What he's saying is
Like
because,
Beyonce, like certain people are just like always relevant no matter what. Even if you're like, oh shit, Beyonce's outside, she went to go fucking grocery shopping. It's like, oh shit, like Beyonce's relevant no matter what.
At the grocery store,
But I think-
hashtag freaking me too.
I think what he's saying is like because she doesn't have a show, people can't like critique her and like
She has a whole network.
yeah. But,
But she's not in public eye anymore.
No, wait a second,
Do you
wait
hear
a second,
anyone, do you
wait a
hear
second.
anyone talking about
Wait a second.
anyone, ever?
wait a second. She has a whole network, but how
know
many
females that do.
How many shows? How many shows like the original Oprah show is on OWN network? I'll answer for
You
you.
talking on her network?
Not a one. Not a one. You can make that
What she
face.
gave her friend Gabe?
Nobody watched.
She had the behind or where they now segment, but I only have comes on like once
Thank
in a
you.
while.
Her thing
And
now is really podcasts.
What my man is trying to say is because she doesn't have the big original Oprah show, nobody can critique her and find the big story on her. Like,
And that's unfortunate.
yeah, and unfortunately that's
And able
ridiculous.
to even get talked about anymore.
Exactly.
See,
Like
everybody-
because of
she
that.
probably has a greater impact now on the world than she did when she had that show.
Yeah.
it's just
Nobody cares.
Just nobody cares.
Well, the media doesn't care.
Yeah, it's because like
What I say.
it's because like when Oprah was on TV, they always used to poke fun of her weight because like she would yo-yo a little bit. But-
If you can afford a ribeye steak for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, are you gonna eat it? Yeah, I'm going to.
I mean, that's true.
I mean,
the
it's
whole
not like you
cow
can't-
for
It's not like
getting
you
here.
can't pay some of the
She's
best
trying to get
nutritionists
filet
in the
mignon,
world.
bro.
Yeah, it's not like
Get
you
that
can.
Kobe beef.
It's not like you can hire the
Like-
best nutritionist in the world to come into your house and live in your house for 3 months and make you lose 30 pounds in a week. I mean, you could do that too. Whatever. I mean,
Shout out to Steph.
unlimited money. Am I right?
Shout out to Steph.
Are they still together?
yeah, probably.
Probably, I assume so.
So does anybody?
I mean, he's been quiet too. Gosh, I don't even know. I hope Steven's still alive. Like,
Stephen
That's
is.
what I'm saying. See, we
People
don't
don't talk
have
about
this
stuff, man.
conversation
This is
right
the
now.
thing.
That's what I'm saying.
See, this is the thing. That's how Rob don't know how relevant Oprah really is. Because if Stedman was dead,
oh, true. They would definitely talk.
come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, that would have been
Come on,
breaking
man.
news.
It
Somebody
seems
take Rob
It
neck
seems
real
like
quick.
in today's world, the only time I hear about any celebrity is if they died, they had something to do with some sexual misconduct case.
I mean, you gotta look at
People fake that all the time too.
I mean, you gotta look
That's what I'm
at
saying, man.
you gotta look at it this way. Like back to the like people who are relevant type deal. Like if Stedman was
All right, we got a relevant dick in here. On to relevant dicks now, guys.
Go ahead, finish your point, Jake.
Whatever you say.
I don't even know.
Is
where
your
that
dick
came
relevant?
from. Okay, well,
Listen, JP, I think your dick's relevant.
okay.
All right, time to change the subject.
I got you, man. I got you.
All right, back on the people being relevant.
I thought you were about to
topic.
say another word.
If Oh my god.
I know what I'm trying to say. Stedman, if something happened to him, we would know.
If something happened to Stedman, we would know. Like back to like when we found out stuff happened with like Whitney and other people like that. You know, like they weren't always in the public eye, but as soon as something like that happens, you know, we're gonna.
By the way,
do something like that.
Another note to kind of go on top of this, they're making like on History Channel, they're making like a Who Killed Tupac
Oh yeah, I saw that.
thing, which is like once again, you're only relevant if you die. It's like, I mean, he was also very influential, but like,
it's like
the only reason why they're still talking about it is because like, you know,
once
died when he was 25.
I think it's always that thing when like somebody goes too soon that you're like, wow.
What is
And
it?
then
No,
plus,
I agree.
And plus, it's such a mystery because, like you said, we don't know who. Like
Yeah.
we don't know who killed him. There's still
Yeah.
a lot of like weird things. And then people still, there's a lot of people that still say that Tupac's still alive and he's just living in Cuba. But that's a whole nother conspiracy
that
thing.
dude got shot like 17 times.
Suge Knight admitted that he did Biggie, right?
I think they found connections between Suge Knight and Biggie.
Okay,
But they also tried to say there was a whole thing about him maybe having a connection with Tupac, like killing him.
Didn't
they were beefing towards the end.
y'all see
Didn't
that
Biggie and
US?
Tupac die within like a week of each other or something crazy, or a few days?
It wasn't that long.
It wasn't that. It wasn't far
It's the
between, but I don't
same
know
year,
exactly.
1985,
I'm pretty
right?
sure it's the same year.
Yeah.
Hey, but what was I about to say? USA is also doing a special on Biggie and Tupac as well, like about their lives and stuff.
I think somebody else just
Come out
finished
next
a
year.
special. I think not too long ago too on both of them. But I mean, man, that's like something that's I feel like every couple of years there's always a new Biggie, Tupac.
Because people
Yeah.
find new conspiracies and they actually they take it and run with
well,
it.
like I said, they believe anything they see on the internet. You know what I mean? And it's just like, oh, we gotta make a TV show about that because people talk
Dude,
about it.
everybody
And
has
it's
at
just
least one conspiracy
Also,
theory
TV
now,
is crap
honestly.
now too because of that.
How did y'all feel about that Tupac documentary they did that was completely what was it? Completely like had a whole bunch of continuity errors in it. Like the new y'all never saw I never seen it either. But
How you gonna tell us about it?
hey, listen, I just saw the stuff on Twitter when they were talking about it, and I know people who did see it, and they said that up in that movie, people who had like iPhones.
Oh, you talking about the move? The movie?
All eyes on me.
Man, I watched it, but I didn't see no iPhones in it. But there was a lot of people were talking about a lot of years. I feel like it's just one of those things where if you do a movie about certain people, there's always gonna be somebody who's complaining, and there's always gonna be a way that you could have done it better. Like there's always gonna be something wrong. And then the thing with that Tupac movie is, they try to do his entire life. Like they did from before he was born to when he died, which means they had a lot of ground to cover. And with all the things that he's accomplished, a lot of stuff is gonna get either left out or you're not gonna do something right. It's just a lot of room for error.
An hour movie. Everyone would watch that.
It's just really hard to do
the
something.
attention span of America is zero.
Yeah,
There were
it's really
two-
hard to do something.
There were 2 TV specials that I think they actually got it right with, like when they got like telling someone's life, and that was the Michael Jackson, The American Dream story.
My favorite Michael Jackson movie is the one that they put out where he was it was just like him rehearsing.
This is it.
That shit was
This is
fire.
it.
Oh, this is
Oh
it.
my
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
See,
It was boring. Go ahead.
yeah, I thought it was boring too.
I
but,
thought it was fire.
Hey, but I'm talking about like when he was like when they went through his whole life and they had like young Michael Jackson all the way up to like when he became who he is today or was today.
They
R.I.P.
play
Michael.
on VH1 every year.
Yeah, they play.
awesome.
And then the other movie
You about to say
is
New Edition?
New Edition. Yeah, New Edition. Yeah.
But you know what? The thing about that, they didn't try to do it all in one.
No.
Split it up. That's the way to do
The
it.
big factor with it though was they did it when the people were alive and the people could tell their own story. The thing with the Tupac thing that has a bunch of holes is because Tupac wasn't here to tell it. Neither was his mama.
Yeah, his mama
You know
just
what I'm
died.
saying? So it's kind of like
too long ago.
Yeah, his mama. Yeah, I think his mama was there. But the thing, like Staniel was saying, man, like it's hard for you to try to tell somebody's story without trying to really consider them. It's the same thing with when they did the Whitney Houston thing on on auction or whatever.
Or Lifetime.
On Lifetime, and they tried to go around Bobby Brown. Like Bobby Brown was a big
Bobby
chunk.
Brown is like
It's a big chunk of her
Contributing factor
life.
to her
Like
death.
so you got to figure out okay,
too.
you got to kind of figure out Bobby, what do you know about Whitney rather than somebody who covered her for 20 years with some kind of news station or something. You know what I'm saying? Like
Barbara Walters.
But you know,
yeah, the reason why that New Edition and that Michael Jackson was great was because Mike was still alive, and if it was bad, Mike would have put him in check. And with the New Edition thing, they used New Edition.
yeah,
to have
because
them put
they
that
all
movie
put it together. They
Like you
told
got to
the
do that
story.
stuff.
But I think, I would want to say this. I also think stories are better when people die. which is bad to say,
Well, I would
but like
say
especially for
it
groups,
makes it,
you
makes it
need
more
Hey.
people more interested.
yeah,
Hey,
you need one. Honestly, you need one person die in a group
need
for
some
it for it to be good. Yeah, you
Hey,
need
hey, listen.
It's horrible
some
to say, but it's
tragedy.
true.
But that's how you have it. That's how you have the struggle in the beginning,
The drama.
then the rise to the top, and then the kind of tragic,
but listen,
tragic fall,
and then the rise back up.
then the rise
Yeah.
back up.
Hey,
That's
but
what
listen,
makes the story.
That's the stereotypical American sports movie.
And that's why I think groups. I think group
The
stories
miracle.
are better too. I think group stories are better because of that. Because even if somebody dies, you still have all the other members
like-
of the group that kind of be able to put that story together.
Like the TLC
also-
movie.
But also,
Yeah.
and also, you said like the what?
TLC.
Oh yeah, the TLC.
That was
movie.
a
And
good
another thing, the movies are also better when the people are involved. When they try to go around the people, like the Aaliyah movie. And stuff like that.
Oh,
Like it's
no,
like
man.
they're terrible. TLC put that movie together. New Edition put that movie together. They said we want our story to be told,
Yeah.
and they told it. In NWA, they put that movie together. Like
Yep.
you, like when you want your
It's
story
much
to be
more accurately told.
Yeah, it's way more accurately told, and it's always a better.
But
story.
you know one that was actually pretty well done too? The OJ one.
I knew you were about to say that. I was
OJ.
like, the OJ was People versus OJ.
Well, which one?
Yeah,
That was
people,
so
serious.
people versus
It was like
OJ.
an
It was
eight-part-
broken up. It was like a whole,
eight-part miniseries.
There was only like
Maybe
two.
more
There were
than
only
eight.
like two people still alive from that thing.
maybe more than 8.
Yeah.
But see, the thing about it
And
is,
plus, that was well.
Wait a
documented.
second,
That
wait a
was
second.
well. That was well.
But the
I mean, it was a
why-
court case.
Yeah,
They had-
that was
they had
reason why-
stenographers there for a reason.
Yeah,
like-
that was well.
see, this is the
documented.
thing.
That was
The
easy
two
to
people,
tell.
the two however many people that are still alive are the two important characters, and that's OJ
Yeah.
and OJC. Okay, because they lived through that too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And they know that they can get the money off of it.
Those lawyers are still alive.
That's what I'm saying.
What about
Those
two lawyers?
Well, not OJ's lawyers, but the other lawyers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
One of OJ's lawyers. is still
So
alive.
I see what you I
Is
see
he
what you're
really?
saying.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on,
was
Rob.
The guy that
John
John,
died.
the
wasn't
guy that
the-
John Travolta played is still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
And he
this-
was the very first lawyer.
Yeah,
that
and,
came on
and a lot of the people like within OJ's counsel and stuff are still alive too. But when you were saying how like when people die, the story
was
is
well
better.
documented.
When you said like people die, the story is better. I gotta kind of disagree because
The new
it's kind of
was
like
dope.
exactly. It's kind of like give people flowers while they're alive. Like
Yes.
imagine.
I mean, I prefer people do that, but I'm
That's what
saying,
I'm saying.
it's just like when me and
But
I
when he
was talking
died,
about.
you got a real good.
It's the
you got
full
a real
story.
good movie to make.
Okay, but
Yeah,
think
so
about
it
this.
makes
Going back to
sense.
Oprah. Going back to
Hey,
Hey,
Oprah.
but listen, like New Edition, like what made their movie was that they broke apart, but they finally came back together at the end.
Exactly.
That's what made it even better. I
see-
feel like that works better than someone passing away because like the TLC movie, that one was just sad. Like that,
That's a tragedy of the band breaking up.
it just started.
Yeah, it's just you just gotta have some
That's
kind
tragedy
of
for some people.
Answer me
gotta
this.
have some
So
kind
answer
of
me this.
tragedy.
Talking about Oprah,
Some
right?
kind of fall.
Yeah.
Talking about Oprah, right? How Oprah? Okay, so
I didn't know
Oprah-
Oprah, but yeah.
Oprah. If you look at Oprah's life story and how she came to power,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Raped,
amazing.
raped, like had a
she
child,
overcame
burned my uncle, all like the worst of the worst, right? Overcame. Now imagine this. Now, if people watch that, right, and then see Oprah now, how motivational is that to still have her there, and then with her, once she can benefit from it while she's alive.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And she's
then,
also reflecting back on the stories, like she's almost like,
Exactly.
confidence.
Like
I
it's
can talk
like I
about
said.
these now because
Yeah.
I've
Exactly.
overcame it.
We can
you know?
talk about it, and then it benefits the public as a whole. Like the Michael Jackson thing, they were saying how he's going down in history for being the richest dead person alive. What that mean?
I don't know.
What did, like really though? Like if
his
they
kids rolling.
Kids are
if they
automatically
show
famous because of it.
if they drop that
And
movie,
rich.
now granted, you know when he died and when the movie dropped with the rehearsal thing, timing was
I
off.
didn't think that was bad though.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If they dropped that movie while he was still alive, imagine how many people would have.
But they wouldn't have dropped it though, because he would have been on tour.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
They
saying.
could have dropped it after the tour.
That's what I'm saying. But like, if all that went down while he was still alive, imagine how many people would appreciate Michael and how his sales would still impact his pocket.
I honestly appreciate it. I thought it was good just because of that. Because I watched it and I was
because now-
like, hey, Michael's
But
still
it's also
had it.
like,
Like,
because now
kind of sad though, because he was so sick though. And
but he was
you know,
moving good in that movie. It's like I felt like he still had it.
He
I was
was
like, whoa.
he was at like 50% power at best compared to his like.
But at his age and all the stress and stuff that he went through in his life, I was like,
How
to
was
be
he?
able to
He was like what,
perform.
51? He was so young.
because now, even though he made all that money, who got it?
Paris.
Paris got it. Blanket.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Blanket birthday just passed
what was-
out. I think
what was the
Blanket's
other-
like 16
What
now.
was the other one? Prince Michael, I think it was.
I don't know the other.
Blanket,
I think it was.
princess, and
I know
no,
Blanket.
it wasn't Princess.
Oh, Paris.
It was Blanket, Paris, and Prince Michael or something like that.
The softest
I'm
kid in
sorry.
history.
I'm pretty sure his name is Prince Michael. Look it up. I'm pretty sure it's like.
I know.
The fact that
The fact that his name is Blanket.
well, that's just like his nickname. Because
Well,
the whole blanket.
I'm pretty sure Blanket's name is Prince Michael III or something like that.
That might be.
I'm pretty
Like,
sure.
what
it's
should we name our
Blanket.
kid? What's the first? Oh, Blanket. Oh, I like that. Okay.
That's a nickname.
Yeah, that's his nickname because you know
Still,
he held his
name is
son out with the
Blanket.
blanket over his head, and everybody was like, "Oh, blanket." Gosh, people are so stupid. Bro.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna look it up.
It's good that he ain't gonna never need a job because
None of
That's
them.
not his name. His real name's not Blanket. Yeah. So it's Paris Jackson was the oldest. Prince Michael Jackson
Yep.
the second.
And then Blanket.
Michael Joseph Jackson Jr. So I don't know which one was Blanket.
I think Blanket's.
Blanket.
I think Blanket might have been Prince Michael.
Yeah, Blanket is Prince.
So
But I think
Side note, guys, we were watching the
And Blanket's,
Eagles game right now.
yeah, Blanket just turned 15. Or 16. Wait, this is wrong.
imagine being that rich at such a young age. You know, I never have to worry about nothing.
Like,
to the rest of your life.
I mean,
Northwest, like
hey, listen, ain't-
Egypt,
Yeah, but
like a hella kids we can name.
like Magic,
like,
like
my
Magic
kids still got
Johnson's
more money
son.
than that.
like Sierra Williams,
Like Magic
kid.
Johnson's son.
Magic Johnson's son.
He's on a different tangent.
What?
He's not even young anymore. Like he's old now.
Yeah,
I know, but he's still riding that wave. He got money.
I mean, he forever right that way. He got to do nothing.
EJ.
EJ chilling. Do you got Michael got more kids or he just got one?
Mike,
he got more.
Michael.
I mean Magic. My fault.
Magic.
I meant
I think he's got one.
He got one. So we know Michael got those 3, which I'm still kind of.
Kid is not my
She says I'm the one, but the kid is not my son.
Bruh, that whole album was a diss track to some woman that tried to come up on him in real
Magic got
life.
3 kids, bro.
Oh, we done discredited
Well,
him now.
EJ's the one that's been in the public eye.
Yeah,
for the longest.
EJ's been in public eye. He's got 2 sons and a daughter.
Didn't
Yeah,
know
his
that.
other son is old, like 36. EJ must be the youngest. Yeah, EJ's 25. That makes sense.
I thought he was older than that.
Nah, it's just because he's so tall and big. But alright, y'all want to move on to the next
Topic.
topic?
Yeah. All right, throw it at us. What's the next topic?
Alright, next topic is Justice League. And the reason why I want to talk about Justice League because, you know, it's like the next big, you know, newest superhero movie that's out right now. But my thing is, because I feel like, I don't know, I know a lot of people are happy about Justice League. I know a lot of people are kind of like, don't really care. And I'm one of the people that don't really care because
Well,
what?
I just
I will
don't.
say this.
I just don't think Justice League. Well,
Hey,
let's just say this real quick, and then you can go. I just don't think Justice League is gonna be a good movie, and I don't know what people are saying yet. People
do.
could. I'll wait till after this weekend is over, and then we can. That's when people
Evaluate it.
Try to evaluate, and I haven't seen it yet, but I definitely do not think it's a good movie. I wasn't excited when I saw the trailers. The only thing I was excited about was the fact that they did do the whole like, I don't know. I like dark stuff ever since I saw the Dark Knight movies. Batman, obviously, but like because I saw the movie trailer and I was like everything just seemed so like had that dark feel to it. I was like, oh man, that might be cool. But honestly, the trailer just didn't really wow me, and I just don't think it's gonna be good.
bro.
I feel like they're gonna find a way to fuck up Justice League, and it's just gonna be bad.
Well,
and we're all gonna.
it can go one of two ways.
Okay.
It can go one of two ways. First of all, I think DC's.
Are you excited, by the way?
I'm kind of indifferent. I'm
See?
indifferent. Because
Which is terrible. We should be excited.
the reason why is because I've always been more of a Marvel fan since the dawn of time.
Same here.
Like, I'm just never gonna be as excited about a DC movie. It doesn't matter if it's Batman, Superman. I didn't care any of them.
Hey,
I'm as any of the Marvel people.
Listen,
But anyway,
I was not either
I
at
think it's
first.
gonna go one of two ways. I think they're doing pretty well. This is what good timing. I think because they just had this Wonder Woman movie that was.
Yeah,
baller.
timing is good.
And I think they're kind of piggybacking off of the success of that. I was like, okay, people are like, okay, DC's got some guns now. Like, okay, cool. Now, also, Rob, you're right because it's either gonna be really, really amazing or it's gonna freaking tank.
It's gonna be.
Hey,
And I feel like it's
because
gonna take.
DC movies
It's just
have a reputation of tanking. So
It's just so much, and it's just so much easier for it to be a take than for it
Right.
to actually be good.
Right.
Like the wow you and be like,
well,
oh,
DC movies or DC period was always darker than Marvel comics. Marvel comics was more like, hey,
because of
like,
Batman though.
huh?
Because of Batman.
Okay.
That's not the only
I mean, the Superman movies weren't dark at all. It was just like, I'm happy and flying in the air and saving people, like blah blah.
But South Point, like,
you tell me the Wonder Woman wasn't like a little dark.
I didn't watch Wonder Woman.
you still haven't seen it yet?
Okay, so
You're out.
Rob,
You're done.
Rob
No,
can't talk
you
about
can't.
this.
I own that
You
movie.
can't. You're done.
Hey,
You're done.
I'll watch it eventually. I just
Rob,
wasn't.
no.
I wasn't excited either.
Rob,
I'm
can't talk
sorry.
about this.
Rob,
I've never been a real Wonder Woman fan.
Listen, you don't gotta be a Wonder Woman. Hey, listen, you don't have to be a Wonder Woman
I fight with her
fan.
in Injustice
Hey,
sometimes.
listen, you don't have to be a Wonder Woman fan to love this movie, because that movie was well.
No, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. My girlfriend said it was good. I'm gonna check it out.
That movie had a little bit of everything to make everybody happy. That movie had a well balanced amount of action up in it. If you're a war person, they had war stuff going on up in it. They had romance in it for the ladies. You know, they had it was a drama on top of that. I mean,
And it had really good. I hate to say this, but it had really good like timing in terms of like the political undertones.
Oh yeah.
and it also
That movie was definitely
Yeah.
written in the
Hey.
way like, bro.
It was so well
when Hillary
timed.
wins,
It was so
but it
well
was like,
timed. When they released that, it was so well timed.
yes.
I think if Hillary won, it would have.
Yeah.
A lot of people would have really loved it.
But it also had the right amount of humor in it too. Like
Yes, it did.
I feel like they really captured what it'd be like if Wonder Woman actually came back, versus like some of these other movies, like if Batman came to power or Superman, came about. Like Superman came about and he was just like a normal kid, like, which makes sense.
Except for I got come off the bus. Save
Well,
the kids.
it made like Superman movie made sense because he grew up here. Wonder Woman didn't grow up here, and she was like a child.
Yeah.
So it made sense. Like she was naive to a lot of stuff, and I really like that aspect
Yeah,
of
like
it.
that.
But she's like,
Hey, and
An alien,
back to what
basically,
Staniel was
not
saying about how they kind of
she's from Earth.
Alien.
Hey, and listen, and back,
oh my gosh.
and back to what Staniel was saying about how they rode the wave of the Wonder Woman movie. I don't think they rode the wave of that movie. One, because they had this movie in production before Wonder Woman, and they started
They can
doing.
push
Well, no, they took a gamble. They took a gamble, say, okay, this Wonder Woman is going to come out first. It's going to do really well, and then it's gonna like create momentum for Justice.
Well,
All these superhero
what-
movies are super
yeah,
planned.
well,
Like that's the list now
yeah.
you can look at, and you can know exactly
Yeah,
when every movie is coming
Yeah,
out.
because like what they did was that they did.
It's supposed to be a 2-part, right?
Y'all forgot a real important
Originally,
factor
which
of this
one?
movie.
That's why I thought Justice League. I
Justice
thought was
League.
originally
I heard it's supposed to be 2 parts.
Yeah, that's what I heard, but I don't.
Yeah.
They're not talking about it. so-
Because they recorded the Batman Superman movie, Justice League, and the Wonder Woman at the same time. Because
Makes
Wonder
sense.
Woman was in all of the movies, and they introduced her in Batman vs Superman, which I thought was pretty stupid.
Yeah.
She said the actress that played
I
her,
like that.
Gal
the actress that played her,
Gal
yeah,
Gadot.
she actually said some stuff that she wasn't going to do in Wonder
Yeah.
Woman 2.
Batman
unless
vs. Superman got
some-
such a bad
she had,
rap.
I don't know, some
I thought it
issues
was
with one of
good.
the producers.
Side note: did y'all know she was pregnant during the whole shooting of that movie?
Yeah,
that is amazing.
I thought that was amazing.
Y'all forgot a real important
I thought
factor
that
of this
was amazing.
movie.
What?
She was fine the whole
I said
movie.
that. I said that.
Hey, but listen. Listen.
Yeah,
look,
when I found out the pregnant thing, I was like, wow. that is wild.
I mean, you said she fine the whole movie. I mean, obviously, like, did you look in the comic books? Wonder Woman was not ugly.
No, I'm just saying.
She was
but they got a really good actress to play her.
Hey,
I think the thing with me, man, is the fact that the reason why I like Wonder Woman's storyline was because
Said like or don't like.
I like
Okay.
because she wasn't dependent on any kind of man or
Yeah.
any
strong,
kind of-
independent
That's
woman.
why they made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Because this is the thing. Because this is the thing.
I love her.
Miss Independent, won't you come and spend a little time? She got her own thing, that's why I love her. Miss Independent, ooh, the way you shine. Miss Independent.
Got her own.
This the thing though.
INDE.
Look, because it's really like
All right, let's let them talk.
it's real. It's real. It could have been real easy for them to have her meet the dude, fall in love with him, and then get so much in love with him that she
She just didn't get
that it's a
it.
flaw.
Yeah.
It's a flaw. You know what I'm saying? And it
Oh,
gets her.
weakness.
It gets her killed, or not killed, but it gets somebody she loves killed, whatever. But the fact that like he was able to die
on his own terms.
on his own terms, and like she wasn't like she was hurt, but it didn't like kill her whole character.
Hey, man.
It was really
I didn't
good,
even know
man.
that happened, bro.
Bro, whatever.
I'm not gonna like.
Don't nobody care.
I'm not
Bro,
gonna
listen.
watch it.
I'm
gonna watch
I
it.
told you.
I really
Hey,
was. and now I'm-
listen. I told you I
didn't
had
know
the
that.
movie. I have the DVD in my room.
I was just gonna. Well, I'm not gonna say that now. But yeah, I can watch your DVD that you purchased legally and see the movie now. Thank you, JP.
Okay, I can do without the sarcasm.
No, I'm not being sarcastic. I was just gonna say I was gonna say something else.
Hey.
I know what you're about to say,
I'm
but
doing the legal thing.
I mean, you still haven't done it yet, so I mean,
Hey,
you too lazy to even do that.
What you mean?
Couldn't even watch it then.
But nonetheless, it was a good movie. It was much better than. Can we all agree that it was much better than Thor?
Hell yes.
Yes, it
Thank
was. It was better than Thor.
Thor was such a letdown.
I only seen Thor. I haven't seen Wonder Woman.
Thor
I
let me down.
I can't
Thor
comment
is the
on this
worst
Thor let me
movies in all of the Marvel universe.
Thor was like the
worst
Superman.
movies of
Thor was like
all
the Superman of Marvel.
Even Captain America 1 is better than any of the Thor movies.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
I don't know about that.
I am genuinely believe that.
Daniel, I don't appreciate you cussing in my house. I don't appreciate that cussing.
The only upside to Thor 1 was it had
Oh wait.
I
got you. Do you stand behind that statement you just said? I got you.
what?
I got
Natalie Portman?
No. About how you said that that even the first Captain America movie
Yes,
was better,
absolutely.
and that Thor movies was
Yeah.
worse.
Well, who was the
First
some
Hulk
robot
movie.
dude?
First Hulk movie. You cannot say the first Hulk movie. You cannot say it.
What movie?
You can
What the hell are you talking about? Oh, Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh, you said
I was like, what?
You can't tell
I'm
me.
talking about Marvel Cinematic
That
Universe
is Marvel.
here. I'm talking about Marvel Cinematic, that movie doesn't.
Oh,
count.
we're not going that far.
That
We're not counting
movie
that.
was not made by Disney.
Okay. All right.
It was bad.
I was about to say, yeah, it's terrible.
That's not even in the same. But like, you can't really.
I didn't know we were going for
Nah,
the time frame.
I'm talking about like.
But the first Captain
Marvel
America,
Cinematic
nah.
Universe of today.
That was trash.
Thor 1, definitely worst movie out of all of the movies of all the superheroes.
Well, this last one
I
wouldn't be
haven't
better
seen
either.
Ragnarok, but I'm not real interested.
I like
Don't
Ragnarok
waste your
was
time.
good.
The Ragnarok was good, but I mean,
Thor's like, oh, he's a god. What else? Okay,
I think they tried. I think they tried.
Yeah, that didn't go very far
That's
this
a
time.
storyline.
You think it's better than Fantastic Four movies, bro?
I think
I like Fantastic Four.
You think it's
Dude,
better?
I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
the new
The last one?
the new one
Into-
sucked.
You think that was better? You think the
Yes.
last Fantastic Four
Also,
movie
not Marvel
was?
Cinematic Universe, so it doesn't matter. But
The technicalities.
I will say the first Fantastic Four movie is the first PG-13 movie I ever saw. And
Wait,
first
wait, what?
Yeah, I
I
heard
thought
about
you
it.
said.
The first one.
I thought you said it was another one that
the
you saw.
first one, the first Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay.
He's talking about the
Jessica
original,
Alba.
not
With
the.
Jessica Alba. That was my first crush. Was Jessica Alba in Fantastic Four 1. That scene where she's like,
We know.
is taking out, yeah, you know what I'm talking
We know.
about? I was like,
Yeah.
dude, that was like my first scene, bro. I was like, oh.
Yo, what's up with all the superheroes being like 3 or 4 different superheroes? Like Deadpool's Green Lantern and the Human Torch is Captain America too. I think that's so
What
cool.
are you talking about?
He's talking about how
you don't know?
Same actors.
talking about how
You
these
don't-
actors
Same
are.
actors.
Yeah, you didn't know?
These actors are crossing barriers. They're breaking down barriers.
Well, I mean,
they're
there's only
doing
so many,
multiple movies.
Like,
There's only so many actors in the world.
There's only so many cool superhero looking actors you can pick from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds is kind of coming to his own.
Ryan Reynolds was made for Deadpool. That was his role.
like,
Yeah,
that Green Lantern.
Definitely over Green
That
Lantern.
Green Lantern movie was bad.
They should have went Black Green Lantern.
I like
anyway.
that movie.
They should have went Black Green Lantern.
Oh,
No, man, don't put yourself out there like that, bro. Don't put yourself out there.
I did. I like that.
What'd you like about it? The fact his suit was green, or the fact that he could fly? And
Bro, I don't even know what upsize was in that movie. Can you please let us know?
I need
first
to
of all-
know. I need to
First of
know.
all, I liked it because it was,
fact-
That might have been a good TV movie.
No,
like,
no,
if
no,
it
no.
just came on, I don't even know if I would watch it if it came on TV.
No.
don't do that shit. Don't act like. First of all, don't act like
The
that.
fact the clouds ate the people.
It's gotta come on regular TV.
Listen.
like
First of all,
ABC.
let's not act like.
Fox.
First of all, let's not act like my man is a shitty actor.
No, we're not.
Okay,
We're not.
okay,
It was all story.
Shut your mouth.
Hey, Mr. Roper, watch how I break this shit down.
Alright, bet.
Okay, so like I said, first
He about to
off,
pull out the lecture here.
no,
He got a list.
first off, like I said, let's act like he's not a shitty
Just
actor.
killing all
They said
superheroes.
they said that he's not a shitty actor, which means he's a good actor, right? All right. So off the top, out of 10, that puts you at a 4.
3.
I see some good actors in some terrible movies.
Stop.
I see some good actors in some terrible.
And what's wrong with
movies.
and what's wrong with the movie? The storyline or what?
Most likely,
Just
usually
like
the
the
storyline.
execution.
Storyline, yeah, the execution,
Yeah.
maybe way things were shot.
Okay,
Yeah.
so with the Green Lantern movie, the storyline was point.
Have y'all ever seen?
Was the storyline on point in that Green Lantern movie?
I didn't really like it. Like it was alright. It was
Yes and no.
average at best.
Yes
like,
and no.
It was aggressively mediocre. I'll put it that way.
So it was
4 out of
good.
10.
So it was good for it. Okay, because it wasn't. None of y'all said
4
bad.
out of 10 and 5 out of 10
No.
is it good?
No.
That's not even average. Average is like what is
But you said average though. You said average.
I said average at
Which
best.
means it's good. It's good. You see all these technicality shit? Answer the question.
Oh my god!
Answer the question. Was it good?
Like I said, people.
Was the storyline?
I don't think it was a good movie. Overall,
Was the
I do not think it
story?
was
I didn't say overall. I said was the storyline good?
No episode is complete
storyline
with an
was
Uncle J
average.
argument.
No.
I'll give you the at best. It was average. It was average.
So it was good.
It was average.
Average.
Average isn't good. Average isn't good.
So you tell me-
bad. It's really bad, average, good.
Yeah.
And then very
So
good.
average is the next step before what? So it was
No,
decent.
great. I feel like great is top. It's because something's great, then it's like, oh, it was good. It's like, oh, it was
So we
average.
agree that it's decent. It's decent.
That's
It's
what I
nothing-
said.
Decent
I
is
said.
average.
I
Decent is
said.
synonym of good. What the fuck?
I
Like,
said
Decent is
aggressive.
average.
This is not quite bad, but it ain't
Aggressively
great.
good.
mediocre.
It's just
We said aggressively.
okay. Anyway, so you got a good actor.
But go ahead, just
You got a
say
good
how
actor
Green
with
is
a
good.
decent storyline.
Okay.
Okay. Were the graphics horrible?
No,
Okay. We say those are average,
those
dude.
are pretty good.
Okay. We'll say they're
That was
average.
the
Okay.
best part of the movie.
So okay. Okay. So off of all that alone, we're passing as a movie. We got a passing grade. We got a 6 out of 10. Right?
I mean, is that bad?
Maybe.
What you mean? Is it passing? It's a D in college, bro. What the fuck? Like,
All right. So. All right.
Failing in high school though.
yeah, because all of us in high school, Mr. Roper.
just saying.
College,
So that's-
college D's fan.
Well, actually not in high school now. High school.
Hey,
Yeah,
C's
because
are
you
the only
got some
transfer.
classes you get a D, you got to take that over.
You get
C's are the only transfer.
Nonetheless, for
would
me.
know.
Oh gosh.
Whoa, wait a second, now I transferred too.
Shots fired. Oh no.
But nonetheless, for me, it was good. For me, it was good because it was the only thing that I could compare it to, as far as that story, and like nobody else has done another one. So for me, it did the job. Now, could they do better? Yeah, but it's not like I was like,
Yeah, true.
damn, that movie was trash. Because ain't nobody in here said it was trash. Because as soon as I started thinking about it, and I was like, how was this? How was this?
It was average.
It went from being horrible to okay, now it's, you see what I'm saying?
It's passable.
Exactly. So it wasn't trash. Like, don't act like that shit was trash.
Seen worse.
It wasn't.
Seen worse. What?
Exactly. We've seen
Movies.
hella worse. Like,
I've seen worse.
I mean, the Superman movie was the most boring movie of all.
Wait.
Time.
Which one?
Bad.
Which one?
The Superman one.
Which one?
Which one?
Man of Steel?
They're all bad.
No, like the first one.
Superman Returns.
All
Superman-
all
Superman
all
Returns.
Superman movies
See,
are bad.
I didn't
The one
watch.
with Lex Luthor.
I didn't.
It was so
I didn't-
long.
I
didn't watch
Oh
those.
my gosh!
Yeah.
They told when this man was born, like
Oh, what's the name of the guy?
When
who
he got
played
his
it?
first erection,
Brendan.
like-
Hey, well, listen, that's like the Batman vs Superman movie. They told both sides, Batman story again, Superman story again. Batman with Ben Affleck.
I
now.
still haven't seen that, by the way.
Don't watch it. Don't waste your time.
Yeah, I heard
No,
it's
Save-
terrible.
save your
I'd
money.
say watch it. It's pretty good.
Save your.
What, the Batman?
I'd say with Batman vs Superman, you mean? Yeah, I would say it's a step above Green Lantern.
I would watch
say-
Green Lantern before that movie.
I don't know.
It's so
Green Lantern's
long, bro.
pretty good.
I just because
And-
I tried to watch it and I couldn't make it through the movie.
Look,
I don't
listen.
mind that.
I'm still an hour and 30 minutes into that movie. Like I have not
I
finished.
do not mind that.
Somebody told me just to skip to the last 30 minutes because that's all I
Yes,
did. I was like, that's terrible.
Listen, I watched them. I went to the movie theater, people. I bought a ticket. went with
God.
my
man.
friends to go see
I
it.
could have told you not to do that.
But it's good though, right?
I said
thought
it was better
hey,
than
listen.
Green Lantern, which is still like.
Hey, listen.
As long as nobody went to the movie theater to
It's just
see Man of
mediocre
Steel.
instead of
so-
aggressive.
Hey, look, I thought it was gonna be a pretty good movie. I was looking forward to seeing Batman kick Superman's behind like he did in the comic book.
No,
He did it in the comic books, and he killed him in the comic books. So shut your mouth.
He did kill him.
It's highly unrealistic.
He beat him up. All right, but besides the
He
point.
won the battle.
Yes, he won. All right, but besides the point. Okay, I went to the theater. I was like, okay, new Batman, might be pretty good.
You're trying to be optimistic, right?
I
It's
heard.
like,
Yeah,
this is
I heard. It was my first time seeing a Wonder Woman on the screen. I said, okay, they had Wonder Woman up in it. How come she wasn't Wonder Woman? She was Diana. The whole movie came Wonder Woman. Not even the last 10 minutes. She came in and saved all they behinds after Superman died. Why? Why was she even in it? What was the point of it?
Because they were setting the stage for the movie that was coming out literally.
I understand that, but it was really
Bullshit.
there was really no point
I'm just gonna go back and watch the last
Except for like Wonder Woman.
That's the only action in it.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It's a lot of talking. I watched the first hour.
I'd be willing to bet
and a half.
that whoever makes these DC movies, whatever,
So
I don't even
whoever.
know who it is. They probably planned for Batman and Superman to flop, and the only reason why they made that movie was to
Batman
was
pull
to
on the weight?
have that Wonder Woman cameo. Poor Ben Affleck, bro. I feel like he could have been a decent Batman.
Movie killer.
He got freaking shafted. All right, anyway.
Superhero movie killer.
But he is for that Wonder Woman cameo, and people are like, oh shit, Wonder Woman is coming out in like 6 months. I'm going to see that shit now, even though I sat through this terrible ass movie. That part was really cool, and then look at that, Wonder Woman #1 on the charts for what?
Yeah.
A month and a half.
All right.
And then Justice League is either gonna end.
Hey,
It's
just
gonna either die immediately, or
think-
it's gonna keep,
Hey.
the train's gonna keep it rolling.
back on the Justice League
I gotta
thing.
see this box office.
I think Justice League is gonna be pretty good. Like from everybody I know
I'll
who's
see it.
seen it, they said it was pretty good.
I'll see it.
They,
Okay.
they said it was good. They said they thought it was gonna be terrible. They said they saw it and they said they thoroughly enjoyed it. I said okay, that's enough for me to go see it in the theater.
Are you gonna see it this week?
Whenever I'll probably go see it when I go home. Yeah, me and my brother
Okay.
probably go see it.
Okay.
So
Mr. Roper, you gonna watch it?
I'm gonna go see it to see what it's all about.
Do you think it's gonna be good?
I'm not gonna see it immediately.
I don't want to call it yet.
You don't wanna call it yet.
It's either gonna be
Too early
really
to
good
call.
or really
I'll
fucking
probably wait till
bad.
Christmas time.
Uncle
See
Jay,
it.
too early to call. You gonna see it?
I think I'm gonna go see it just because of how good Wonder Woman was. Wonder Woman was the breaker for me.
And also, what's his
And
name?
Stan-
What's his name is
Yo.
Aquaman. What's his name is Aquaman.
Oh, he's gonna be amazing.
He's gonna
I
be
can't
great.
wait. I'll watch an
Because
Aquaman
of
movie
him,
now.
because of him, and because of Wonder Woman, and because I fucking love the Justice League, I'm going to see it.
Dude,
Yeah.
Justice League was such a good
Yeah.
cartoon.
Hey, you know I noticed no one ever.
Dude,
no one-
but do you think it's gonna be good? Or are you still kind of
Well, the thing is, here's how I am with movies.
I think it might be average.
Here's how I am with movies.
Sorry.
I hate reading like reviews, early reviews.
Yeah, that's why I'm not looking at.
I
go
go
by-
go into the theater.
Yeah.
I go by-
experience it for what it is.
I go by word of mouth before I go into the theater to see it.
I'm trying to wait. I'm not
If
looking
I
at any
genuinely think it's a
reviews.
good concept and
I
it's a
wanna
good
figure
movie, I'll go pay and see it. Now, there's very, very few movies that I would do that.
I will go see
In the-
almost any movie.
In the
theater.
past 5 years, in the past probably 2 years, I've seen 3 movies in the theater.
Okay, I've seen about
It,
15.
Jurassic World, and
Oh, that was a
Star
good
Wars
movie.
movies because
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Dude,
Hey,
new
look,
Star
I
Wars
guess
is gonna be
those
good
two.
too.
I thought Jurassic World was gonna be a letdown. I really did.
Dude, Jurassic
That was good.
Jurassic
That's what I thought it was
Oh,
gonna be a letdown.
yeah, I was about to say that.
Because I was like,
World is so
what
good.
could they possibly do
That was-
now? They done had every dinosaur imaginable try to eat people.
That was a good movie.
Now they done genetically
a lot
engineered.
of the man.
The only thing with that movie was like parts were predictable, but I mean, like you
Well,
know what's
no,
gonna
it's
happen.
Jurassic
Yeah, that's what
Park.
I was about to say. You know what's gonna happen. That was
Dude,
the only bad part. But it
okay,
was,
you
it
know,
was
The
amazing.
new Star Wars movies was Episode 4 all over again. Everyone knew it was going to
That
be,
bothered me.
and it was still great.
Yeah, that bothered me. But you know why I like that they did that? You know why I like that they did that? It's because if you literally didn't know anything
Now
about
they're
Star
gonna go
Wars,
ham in this
you can watch that.
next one.
You can watch that and be like,
What they're doing is like,
Yeah.
okay, they kind
That
of brought
was
back the
me.
nostalgia.
Yeah.
They brought back the nostalgia in Force Awakens. Like, okay,
It was a good mix of everything.
So this is kind of like okay, it's like still related to the old stuff, but it's kind of new. Okay, and then like now
Young
this,
and old.
this
It's
next
for young
one,
and old. It
this
was a
next
good
one,
mix.
they're gonna throw everything they got at it. I mean, it's gonna go.
That's why I'm
all sorts
excited.
of- I have no idea where it's gonna go.
I think in my mind, this is like
And-
the first
and
new Star Wars.
I'm gonna go ahead and
movie.
tell you right now, there's very few people in this world that know more about Star Wars than me. And I have no idea where this next movie's going. No clue.
Have you seen the trailer?
No idea. No, don't show me.
Okay, all right.
Show me it. Well, just tell you.
A lot of stuff. The trailer was good. That's all I gotta say. If you
No,
watch,
I did see the teaser.
I've seen
yeah,
the trailer.
if you watch the trailer, you'll be
I
like,
was just
Hey, side note, have y'all seen the
Don't talk about trailer,
Have,
though.
have y'all seen the new Deadpool trailer? Deadpool 2?
Nah.
I hadn't seen it.
Not
They're
doing
like,
it.
what
Not
is
doing it.
thing?
I'm not doing it.
Hey,
Has anybody seen the trailers for the?
Hold up, I was still talking, fam. All right, like,
Well, we know I saw your movie.
the Deadpool 2 trailer is so dope.
The what is what thing?
Because he played homage to the late Bob Ross, and I dig that. Y'all ever watch Bob Ross? You know, the Happy Trees guy. Happy Trees. I used to watch him before going to bed.
Oh, I forgot. All right, we
he's
gotta
still on
change
in the morning.
something. You don't say. You doesn't.
Yeah.
The only movie I would watch a trailer for is Star Wars.
You've seen that trailer though. You saw the Deadpool 2
I did
trailer.
not.
I thought you said you did.
I did not.
I asked you.
Nope.
Okay, I guess not.
I lied if I said yeah.
Okay, thanks. All right, so Mr. Roper, what were you saying?
Incredibles
shout
2.
out! Shout out! I met the dude that edited Deadpool. It's pretty cool dude. That's all I'm saying.
Anybody else been on Twitter
I'm
and saw
at
the
the
Incredibles 2,
edit,
the Incredibles 2 thing coming
Deadpool.
up? No?
You gotta do it.
Yes,
Deadpool.
I
Incredibles
met the guy that
2.
edited-
Yo,
Oh, you
Incredibles
met
2.
him. Oh,
Incredibles
snap.
2.
Oh, Incredibles 2. Listen, I've been waiting
Years.
15 some years
14 years
for this movie to
before.
come out.
Yeah.
What took you so long, Pixar, huh? Like you set up the plot for a second movie and then you just like gave us a big middle finger to the face saying, "Ha, you thought." Like
I was saying, what's his name should be half grown by now.
Between then and now. Pixar-wise.
Hey, look, the thing that pisses me off most about the movie is not the fact that the movie is like they waited so late to do it. It's the fact that they waited so late to do it and the character's still the same age.
Yeah.
Why are they 15 years old and Jack's still a baby?
Yeah.
Why? And just discovering he got powers.
I'm saying.
Why the heck
And we
is
all knew he was gonna have powers.
Yeah. Why the heck is everybody just finding out this baby has powers?
Exactly.
It's been 15 years. He should at least be in. He should be in middle school. Like everybody should be like grown
They should
and like
be in
very
high
developed.
school.
They should like.
Yeah, they could've did it updated just a little bit at least.
They should be very developed by now. They should be working as a team because the superheroes are back. Now it's gonna be like just picking up from the last movie.
probably
What about
got-
the new generation that's never even seen the first one?
They probably got lazy.
That doesn't make any sense.
There has been a good track record of people staying the same age for like 20 years and there being a lot of success. Number one example, Simpsons. Number two example, Family Guy. Stewie's been a baby for like 15 years.
But listen, they
Mark
addressed that.
Simpson's been like 8 years old for like 30.
But look, you gotta put it this way. But listen, you gotta look at it this way. They address all that in the show though, because that's part of the comedy. The comedy aspect. Like in one episode of Family Guy, I recall, like in one of the new episodes, I recall him saying, he said, "Dang," no, Brian said to Stewie, he said, "Dang, haven't you been like a baby for like 18 seasons?"
Yeah.
And he was like,
What if they do that in
yeah,
Incredibles too? They might address that first. Like, man,
Yeah, but a TV show and a movie is two different things. Though.
Yeah.
yeah. A TV show you have more. It's more
You're
forgiving.
expecting the
It's,
same
it's the same thing
thing.
with Toy Story. It took a while to make Toy Story 3.
But
But when
they-
they made it, and he was going off to college. Like,
And the time span was
I'll give you
perfect.
that. I'll give you that.
He was.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, I feel like because they waited so long, The Incredibles has kind of gotten a little bit of a cult following. It's like, oh, this is such a good movie. It's like one of the best Pixar movies ever. Like, you know, whatever. It had such a good run. Like, where's The Incredibles 2? I feel like people are just like the hype behind it, is what's driving it. But then again, that could be bad because if it sucks, like,
Yes.
you know what I
So
mean?
don't
Like, has there ever
don't
been,
do that to
Has
me.
there ever been a bad Pixar movie?
No.
No.
There's not.
So like, it's gonna be at least worth going to the theaters and paying money to see.
I'm telling you, I'm going to the theater and I'm going to see that movie. I'm gonna take my little cousins with me though, so it don't look weird. But I'm going to see it.
I'm
Nah,
going with
fam,
my
I'll go
lady.
with
I mean, I don't know, man.
You can do that now.
I went to Jungle Book
if you
with
see
my
the first
roommate.
Incredibles-
No shame.
But Jungle Book is different. You're going to see like a little kiddie movie. Like,
I went to see the Bare
This ain't no kidding
Necessities.
movie. It's Pixar. It's meant for everyone.
It really
That's
is.
the reason why it's so good and so timeless. Toy Story. Yeah, I mean, Wall-E's the worst Pixar movie ever made. But I
thought
mean,
Wall-E was
Wall-E,
pretty good.
It's good, but it's the worst Pixar.
Wally was on drugs.
Dude, yeah. And all the humans were on
the
drugs.
robot was on drugs. Okay.
But anyway, I mean, it's just like Pixar / Disney. The reason why they've been so successful for so long is because their movies apply to everyone. Like they appeal to everyone. The parents who take their kids to the movie theater, the kids in there. I mean, even the brooding teenage son who's forced to come along with the family trip, going to see a movie. He's gonna like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like that. That's the reson why. Like, it doesn't matter. It's just like if you make a new Star Wars movie, it's always gonna do good. If you make a new
Yep.
Lord of the Rings movie, it might. I mean, maybe not as much, but.
Oh,
but I mean,
God.
like,
First of all, no,
Harry Potter will do good. I hate to admit it. I hate Harry Potter, but it's gonna do good.
that
Because
Lord of
it's
the
just-
Rings trailer would be 10 minutes by itself.
What's
Yeah,
up?
well, the only reason why the Lord of the Rings didn't do as well is because they should have split all those movies up into 2 parts, but they decided.
Yeah, every movie was 2 movies.
I mean, those were fine. Yeah, but I mean, the original
Never say that.
trilogy,
Yeah.
they should have made this.
Is that bad? I've seen all the Hobbit movies, but I haven't seen the original trilogy.
Well, now if you go back and watch it, it makes sense.
I never seen any of them. They're too long.
I love
Like the
it.
Lord of the Rings.
No, they are
Both.
tough.
I love
Yeah,
Lord of the Rings.
they're kind of tough to sit through sometimes.
I like Lord of the Rings.
You have to.
I like them, but you gotta like if you didn't grow up watching it, it's
Yeah,
It sucks
I agree.
now.
Yeah, I grew up watching it too. It's just that I just wish they would have split them up.
They were so long.
I grew up
Yeah.
watching.
You watch 2
superhero
Lord of the
movies.
Rings movies, that's the whole day.
Dude, I've done a
I
Lord of
just
the
like
Rings.
the
I've
Hobbit
done a
because
Lord of the Rings
they have
marathon.
a good amount of action in the ones I.
Well, Lord of the Rings got action.
I grew up.
It was like a lot of time. It was pretty fluent.
It's like the adult Harry
It's
Potter.
about Hobbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty
Well,
fluent.
did y'all have to read The Hobbit ever?
Nope.
No, I saw that book.
It
I
was
wasn't reading
pretty-
that.
That's like, shit, that's like the Harry Potter books. When I seen them,
It's
I was
like
like,
the freaking Bible, basically.
I watched the movies.
So thick.
Yeah. Let's see. Like I said, dang, I lost my train of thought. I don't even know what I want to
Incredible.
he
say.
said, like I
Incredibles too,
said.
bro.
I lost my train of thought.
You can take your little cousins there so you don't look weird.
Yeah, but that.
But you don't even have to do that, honestly.
I know.
You know.
That's what I did. That's what I did when I saw.
Because,
Toy
I mean,
Story
dude,
3.
you seen the first one? It's not your fault. The first one came
No,
out
but think-
2004 and
no.
the second one come out 2018. Like, that.
I mean, that's like how they finally made the Power Rangers movies. Everybody from way back then was people that went to go see it now.
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Oh man, that's
Like I said, it's either one really good or really bad, but I feel like he should have aged so we could actually like see him in full use of his powers.
True,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I mean,
now it's just gonna be
but maybe it might be in,
Maybe
might be
the
a third
timeline.
one. Who knows?
What if this? What if they do this? What if the timeline's like accelerated? What if by the end of the movie, Jack's like maybe the whole timeline of the movie is like
True.
a couple years or like 5 years or something.
True.
Or what-
There's a lot of
or like 2
unknowns.
years
There's a
later.
lot of unknowns.
Or what
Even
if-
if you just look at the little teaser.
after you see the teaser, but then again, like, yeah, I'm too quick to speculate. I give
Yeah,
myself,
so many
I'll give myself that because that could be like a flashback.
I think
too.
I think it's just playing on nostalgia is what it is.
that could have been a
little bit.
flashback.
Yeah.
Gosh, like,
But
Nostalgia.
dang it! Now I'm so like, oh, I
There's
want
two
to see
things in
it.
this world that will always sell. And that's sex and nostalgia.
Yeah.
If you plan both of those in one movie, ooh, you're rich.
Well, they're not, I don't think they're going to play on sex in Incredibles 2.
Well, technically speaking, in the first one they did kind of hit on that because Miss
I don't know where you going with this.
Miss Incredible was kind of she was a little thick.
She was thick, yeah.
She was a little thick, but the thing is, she talked they addressed her curves in it because she addressed her own curves up in it.
Yeah.
And then they had like she thought Rob was cheating on her. Mm-hmm. She thought he was cheating.
It's not Rob, it's Bob.
Bob, whatever. Rob, his real name. Listen,
Rob, get out the movie.
Listen.
real name is Robert
What is the short version of Rob? It is Robert. Is
Robert.
Bob. Shut up.
And Bobby, which I still don't understand. Like with the whole William and Bill thing.
Yeah. I don't get it either, but that's the short name of it.
It's like
William and Bill.
In the movie, they addressed him as Robert
Yeah,
Parks at his job, not Bob. He was dressed as Bob at home. Okay, so I said Rob because I like Rob versus Bob. Bob sounds like
Robert
I don't know.
Smith, man.
Hi, my name is Bob, and I do this message.
we should start calling you Bob, Rob.
No.
Come on, Robert.
I wouldn't want to confuse the listeners.
But like Whitney,
Yeah.
Bobby.
Hey, Bobby. Hey, Bobby.
So can we agree?
I
Out of all the Incredibles, though, if he actually has full use of his powers, he's gonna be the best one.
I mean, he does like
I wouldn't be
everything.
so bold as to say I'll be the best one. but-
I don't know,
Especially
man.
as a child.
He's the one. I'm
Dude,
saying, but
it's
if he gets full use in the
Are
movie,
you talking about like in like
The
once
only-
he ages?
the
right? I'm saying if he gets full use of his powers,
Hey,
he'd be
listen,
the best
only
one.
Disney movie
That's
with
Superman.
The sequel was better. Was Toy Story. It was the only time. Ever.
Yeah.
In any Disney movie, Disney or Disney Pixar,
Hey,
that was the only time
Hey.
the sequel was better.
well, in Disney history, yes, but
Yes.
another movie that's not in Disney that had a good sequel was Spider-Man.
I can't really
And-
think everything, but
the
I will
original.
say yes.
And Star Wars.
The original,
Hey.
the original Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The original Spider-Man.
Yeah, so then,
second
yeah,
movie
that-
was good.
That kind of
Yeah.
cancels out.
I mean, the Star Wars movies, the original three are still the best, but, well, yeah, episode 5 is still the best.
I'm gonna wait till it's over and then comment.
Not fan.
I'm gonna wait till it's over.
Episode 5 cannot be beaten. Best movie ever made.
Okay.
Episode 5 was
Ever. In
Episode 5 was
in the
really
history of
But
mankind.
are you counting the original 3 as a whole better than everything?
No, I'm talking about like the original trilogy: New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi.
No, I'm saying those are better than everything. You're not like singling.
My ranking number 5 is number 1.
Okay.
Okay,
I can
so
see that.
Empire Strikes Back is the best, followed by A New Hope.
They New Hope is number 2.
Yeah, and then I would probably argue Force Awakens. Probably. And then I would say
New Hope,
Return of the
Volume
Jedi.
2.
Return of the Jedi. And then I'd probably say Rogue One. And then
Damn, so you're not counting any of the 3 that we've seen during our
episode 3 is definitely the best.
I was about to say,
Of the
Revenge of the
prequels,
yeah.
of the prequels, episode 2 is definitely the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Episode 2
Everyone
was-
shout on episode 1. That was a good movie.
Yeah, I thought episode 1 was
Whatever.
pretty good. Episode 2 was
everyone.
Episode 3
Okay.
was-
By the way, okay, I'm getting real hyped up right now. Okay.
Sorry that we keep going back to Star Wars.
Did y'all,
It's turning red.
did y'all see all the conspiracy theory that Jar Jar was originally supposed to be like the ultimate Sith Lord? He was supposed to be like the king of it all.
I
And then
didn't
like
see
when
that.
everyone shat on Jar Jar, like he went a different direction. He's like, oh, maybe not. Because there was an interview with George Lucas right before Episode 1 came out. It was like 1998 or something.
Yeah.
And he was just like, Jar Jar is the key to all this. That's all he said. And he's like, you need to pay attention to this guy. And then whenever the movie came on, they were like, oh, fuck this guy. This guy is, what is this? It's like he's trying to be like a kid's movie or something. Whatever the crap.
But he was
People
smart
say.
though. To
Yeah.
listen to the fans and be like,
he
maybe I should change this.
But
up.
like, what if the clumsy thing was an act? He's just like trying to
True.
disguise himself as being the last person anyone would think he'd be a Sith Lord. Because like,
Yep.
what better Sith Lord is there when you least expect it?
True.
Am I right? And also there was a scene at the very end during Qui-Gon's funeral when he was getting burned or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And Jar Jar and Palpatine are next to each other, and it looks like Palpatine's at attention.
Yeah, I did see that.
And also, before that scene, Palpatine and Jar Jar had never met each other, ever. And so why are they standing next to one another? They don't know each other at all. Like, it's a guy who's like kind of like
Yeah.
Jar Jar's kind of like this guy who's just like, okay, like not real important, kind of low life guy.
Man.
And Palpatine's like the king of the Senate. So it's like, why are they next to each other? I wonder. Anyway.
Is that still a thing? It's still
Conspiracy
going
theory.
out?
Well, no, it's
There's a lot
not.
of-
It's not going to be now because
Yeah.
I mean,
It's come too
he was
close.
going to establish that in I think 2 and 3, but then obviously
kinda
people
too
were like,
late now,
fuck Jar Jar.
See,
So-
I still have yet to see see some of those movies.
Which ones have you seen? Just the new one?
I saw 1, 2, 3, and then I
I
saw.
saw Rogue One, which like you can't.
I haven't seen Rogue One yet.
Oh, okay.
I saw 1, 2, 3.
I hadn't
Force-
seen Rogue One.
I saw 1, 2,
I wasn't
3.
interested.
I saw 1, 2, 3.
did.
Force Awakens. Rogue One is on.
It's like episode 3.8.
It's still on Netflix, isn't it?
Okay.
It's still on Netflix.
I know the Force Awakens is Rogue One on there too.
No, Rogue One. The Force Awakens was never on there. It was on.
Yeah.
Rogue One.
Okay, so I knew one on
It
one.
was like 3.8.
I
Just
own
literally
Force
the end.
Awakens.
The end of Rogue One is the
I own
start.
Force Awakens and all the Star Wars movies. I haven't watched them
I do
yet.
too.
You just haven't watched them?
need to go
I have
back
all
and
the
watch them.
original.
Yeah,
I had the original ones too, but I'm
Literally,
on
the
Blu-ray.
end of Rogue One is literally the second that episode 4 starts.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When I saw,
Okay, I mean, they did it. Oh my god, they had a Darth Vader cameo. I was literally like in the theater. I was like,
Stanley came in his pants.
I was
Fanboy.
close. I was real close. Let's just say that.
All right, let's put it this way. I went with my friends to go see Force Awakens. I had never seen any other Star Wars movie up to that. All right, keep your comments over there. All right, I had not seen any other Star Wars movie. After seeing that Force Awakens movie, cause I was kind of dragged to it. Cause I was just kind of already out with them. They're like, we're gonna see this movie. I said, I never seen the other ones. They said, dude, you're gonna see it anyway. So all right, I had a free movie ticket, so I went to go see it. So why not? So I went and I saw it, and I was like, wow. This is what I've been missing. So I felt compelled, and I bought the whole Star Wars.
Bro, you brought the whole set?
I bought the whole
My man
set.
brought the whole
He
set.
said, I'm gonna be a dedicated fan today.
I bought the whole set and only made it.
man.
I watched the first 3. Well, 10.
Wait,
I was told by people.
first 3, 1, 2, 3. Meaning
I-
the prequels?
listen, the prequels. But listen, hey, yes, I keep your comments over there.
You know what though?
Listen.
How would you watch Star Wars?
4,
If
5,
you-
6.
Everybody-
1, 2, 3.
You were watching it
4, 5,
the way
6.
they came out?
Yes. 4, 5,
Because
6.
honestly, that's the thing. You could the way
You need the context from the old movies to understand the first.
But I feel like the way it is now, you can almost do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's-
Almost, you can almost do it.
That's
You really could.
that's what everybody was telling me. People were telling me.
You couldn't go wrong.
You need,
it wouldn't be
you,
bad.
you need the story of Darth Vader.
Well,
before you get the story of Anakin.
Hey, listen. In his defense,
You need it.
listen. In his defense,
I don't know.
Hey.
I watched it
hey.
1,
Bad.
4. I watched 1, 4, 5,
Invalid.
6.
What you got,
2,
baby?
3.
All right,
7,
all right.
so.
Let's put it this way. In his defense, would you watch the Fast and Furious movies out of in the correct order?
Yeah, because I told my girlfriend to watch
It's
it.
also the order they
so
came
she did
out
it.
too.
I honestly,
The Fast and Furious number one.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well,
No. Listen, the actual storyline. The actual storyline is not. Tokyo Drift.
yeah, Tokyo Drift is
like
supposed to be the
it's like next to
Tokyo
last.
Drift should just be negated from the
The
series.
movies go.
I
The
don't know.
movies
I told my
go.
girlfriend to watch it just because she kind of needed a little bit of context.
Yes, ma'am.
But
They got a little out of
I was like, you're not gonna like
Let's turn
Tokyo
a
Drift, but you
1969
need to
Mustang
watch
and do a
it.
drift car in Japan. Sounds good.
All right, but like I
It
said,
was supposed to be the end.
It was
but
supposed to be
Then
the
the
end.
country bumpkin Alabama boy starred.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get
I'm
that.
the new
That
DK.
movie was freaking bad.
But yeah,
that
like I
movie is
said-
the episode 2.
But if you
Okay, but Tokyo Drift was made by one car and one car only.
yeah, which is why it sucked dick.
But the car carried the movie. That made it great.
And it was a car that didn't belong where it was, and you deserve to stay in America.
I wouldn't
You
say
would not
Wait, I'm not-
drive a
wait, no,
fucking Mustang in fucking
Why
Tokyo.
are you trying to drive a '69 Mustang?
that's not the car I was talking about at all.
That's not the reason why. The Mustang is meant for drag strips, baby. It ain't meant for this whole drifting bullshit.
Henry Ford
What even is that?
rolling around in his grave when he's
Oh my god!
what they do to my pony car?
Henry's coming from the grave.
Trying to drift.
These motherfuckers in Japan are doing what?
That's not the car I was talking about. I was talking about the Velside RX-7.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Stick to
Hans
your
car.
Nissans and Mitsubishis that you used
I
to.
know it's the PK's car too.
Stick to
right?
Hans car, the
stick to
yellow
your
one.
Nissans and Mitsubishis
Well,
that you
Honda-
used to.
Honda's-
Don't
Honda-
Ford in there trying to
Honda's
drift.
the least important character to the whole series.
So I kind of like Honda.
No.
Yeah, the girl.
Least important.
No.
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
No Wonder Woman. So
Yeah, but in this series, no. I'd rather Han than her in the movie.
okay, well, the only reason why she existed was because of him.
Han was kind of smooth too, though.
He was.
Yeah, but like
He was quiet.
he was
smooth.
also the most expendable.
He was.
Which is the reason why he died.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
But
Predictable.
well, yeah, I guess.
I hate to say
I don't know, man.
Hey,
I love Fast and Furious, but
I love Fast
dang
and Furious.
damn.
Hey, but
honestly,
Tokyo Drift gets me lit up.
Is it bad that I say this? Like,
Tokyo Drift is
I love
good.
all the Fast and Furious movies, but I feel like the last one should have been last. I feel like that would have been
Yeah,
like
they
to go
need to
ahead.
stop.
They need to stop.
Once Paul Walker died, that should have been it. Like
Yeah,
that should have
exactly.
been.
Now we're moving into territory that's like
I know.
you can only go down from here.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be. We're just gonna be fighting with. It's gonna come to a point where. Oh, the new Fast and Furious out, and it's gonna be like shit. I just hope it's better than Tokyo Drift. We're gonna be saying that shit. Like
No, I don't-
we're gonna be fighting for the worst.
Michael Bay is gonna direct Fast and Furious. 10.
Listen. The day Michael Bay takes over Fast and Furious, the day I'm not a Fast and Furious fan anymore. Like I
think he killed Transformers. I'm sorry.
listen. The first Transformers was
After Shia
phenomenal.
LaBeouf left, it was
Hey,
like.
the first Transformers was phenomenal.
And I like Mark.
Even 2 was pretty good. Was okay.
Yeah, 2 was okay.
Yeah.
The second one was really good.
Still.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
a new girl. I thought she was fine
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, she was super mom.
So he tried to eat him.
Dude, Megan Fox.
You don't think she looked better than Megan Fox?
The blondie one. Fish lips.
She's real fine.
Those fish
not a good
lips.
actress.
I love them
She's
fish
not a good
lips.
Actress. She's
just-
not a good actress.
No,
Dude,
I'm not.
I'ma stay
doing
loyal
it.
to the first girl.
But she is.
I like thick lips.
By the way, you know that they digitally.
You not like
augmented
Angelina
her
Jolie then?
in the first one, right? She
Yeah,
does
but
not
it's
have.
natural.
She does not have those curves. Like they.
Hers are natural too.
Oh, I didn't know.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
no.
saying.
Yeah, they came out and said that they animated.
I don't know
Megan
what you
Fox's
smoking,
boobs
cuz.
in the first one.
What you
Messed up,
say?
It's
bro.
not natural.
That's
What you
kinda
It's
messed up.
okay.
Megan Fox's boobs were digitally altered.
It's okay because she
Dr.
came in
Bombs
here
over
right
here
now.
saying-
Hey,
I
listen.
did not know.
Hey,
I thought the second lady was much more naturally
hey,
beautiful.
me
according to
and
me.
Oh,
me and Uncle
here,
over here having
'cause we like natural beauty.
me and Uncle over here having a serious conversation. He said, "Old girl in the second movie said she had fish lips." But
Yeah.
I thought she looked
DSL,
good.
baby.
Didn't
I
like
thought she looked good. I asked him if he liked
Went
Angela.
from natural
Hey,
beauty.
Plan on those things.
Hey, I asked him if he liked Angelina Jolie. She got big lips too.
Yeah, but
Is she fine as hell?
Do you like
Angelina
Jolie?
I think Angelina Jolie is very attractive.
Okay.
I just don't like the way the girl in the second movie looked.
You know, everybody has their own.
It's alright, man.
No new friends.
I thought she looked good. I mean, it is what it is.
You either love her or you hate it. She's one of those girls you either love her or hate.
Exactly.
I mean,
You either like ones or you don't like them.
Yeah. Honestly,
Well, we gonna go to
it's not like I watched the movie for her. It's not like
That's
I
what I'm
even knew she
saying.
was in the movie until I watched it.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
I didn't watch it for her though.
Yeah.
So
Did you still enjoy the movie?
I thought the movie was
See,
phenomenal.
that's all that matters.
Okay.
Liddy.
He enjoyed the movie, just wasn't his the girl just wasn't his cup of tea.
It's getting pretty lit right now.
Well, it's been cool hanging with y'all. You know, since we had nothing else to do, we came to talk to y'all. You know, so have a good night, day, whenever you listen to this podcast. You know, just be blessed. All right, we outie.
Peace.
Lego.